On Saturday, September 21, 2024, the Lynbrook Fire Department held their 13th annual fundraiser for Nassau County Firefighters Operation Wounded Warrior, which is celebrating its 20th year of helping our wounded warriors. The event took place at Greis Park. On Friday evening before the fundraiser, the department welcomed 6 wounded soldiers and members of their command staff from the Soldier Recovery Unit at Fort Belvoir, Virginia, and Bethesda, Maryland. The wounded soldiers were put up at the Best Western in Rockville Center in donated rooms. Shortly after 7 p.m., the soldiers and the command staff from Belvoir and Bethesda arrived on the department's bus and drove under the huge American flag flown between Lynbrook and Malvern ladder trucks. The soldiers and their families were welcomed to Lynbrook and Truck Company by Kevin Bean. All then enjoyed a meal at the firehouse and met with Lynbrook firefighters. The guests were presented gifts by Lynn Donnelly. On Saturday morning, the soldiers, their families and the command officers were taken to the Firefighters Museum at Mitchell Field. There they toured the museum and the Cradle of Aviation. After the tours, the soldiers and their families returned to Lynbrook and were given lunch at fire headquarters. Back at Greis Park, the day kicked off at 11 a.m. with a car show in the park. The car show was sponsored by Anthony Capone of North Star Collision. The judging of the winners was done by the Wounded Warriors. Awards were given in 6 different categories. Steve Grogan, Vice Chairman of Nassau County Firefighters Operation Wounded Warrior, and Car Show Chairman Chris Donnelly presented the awards. Meanwhile, inside the recreation center at Greis Park, the department's Wounded Warrior Committee, headed by Kevin Bean and Lynn Donnelly, who is also our trip coordinator to the hospitals in December, were preparing for the opening of the fundraiser. The fundraiser was dubbed End of Summer Bash, which began at 3 p.m. Two bands donated their time and talents during the day. The first was Euphoria, and later The Switch. Staff Sergeant Janelle Custodio took to the microphone and sang with Euphoria.
Just about a year ago, I set out on the road, seeking my fame and fortune, looking for a pot of gold. Things got bad and things got worse. I guess you know the tune. Oh Lord, stuck in the load I loading on the Greyhound. I'll be walking load if I go. I was just passing through. Must be 7 hours or more. Ran out of time and money. Looks like they took my bread. Oh Lord, stuck in load I Oh Lord, stuck in load I Thank you.
During official ceremonies at 5 p.m., the wounded servicemen and women from Fort Belvoir were introduced to the crowd by Command Sergeant Major Jeffrey Lewis, of the Soldier Recovery Brigade. He called them all to the front of the showmobile for everyone to meet.
Together tonight at this wonderful event, which is a perfect exhibit of the selfless dedication of our Nassau County firefighters, who work diligently day after day, saving lives, serving our community, and serving our veterans, as very few others do. Lord, we ask you to bless them in their work, bring them safely home each day, bless their operation so that they can raise the funds and the needed items for our veterans. Bring them back here every year and bless the food that they are sharing with us tonight. God bless you all. God bless America. God bless our military and our first responders. Amen.
At the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs were singing air, prove to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er a land of the free and and the home of the brave.
Let me tell you something. That's one of my favorite songs, and I haven't heard many renditions that were better than that.
Lynbrook American Legion Post 335 has each year made a donation to help our wounded warriors. A $500 check was presented by new post commander Miriam Carpio to Kevin Bean. Lynbrook's own Tony Ann Butler then sang God Bless America.
Suffered for this country. This year we have Lieutenant Colonel Washington, who just took over command at the base. She'd like to say a couple of words.
Thank you so much. I have to say first that it's truly an honor to be here in the Lynbrook community, an honor and a blessing. As he said, I took over a couple of months ago, and we've got soldiers that range from major challenges that they sustained in war or during training to soldiers who are suffering from behavioral health issues and things of that nature, the whole spectrum. The love that the Lynbrook community shows us is very palpable. When I took command, one of the first events that they talked about was the Christmas event where you all come down. The soldiers absolutely love it. More importantly, the families appreciate it. They feel the love from the community, and I hope that we can continue this for years and years to come. We're very blessed and grateful to have you all. And we've got a couple of things for you, so. I'd just like to briefly read the citation for our Certificate of Appreciation first for Mr. Kevin Bean. This is for outstanding dedication to mission accomplishment, overall initiative, and diligence. His countless hours of volunteer work and support to our wounded, ill, and injured service members were unparalleled and drastically increased morale. Mr. Bean's commitment to excellence reflects great credit on him, the Soldier Recovery Unit Fort Belvoir, and the United States Army. You can hold that for me. There we go.
Like a rock show.
I know. I'd like to be able to get this to you. Good. Thank you so much for what you do. I greatly appreciate it. Good. All right. And so we have one more award for Miss Lynn Harvey. I saw her in the audience. We greatly appreciate you, Lynn. We know the countless hours that you and your family have put into doing this event and the event that's coming in December. And so I'll read the citation for Lynn's award. For outstanding dedication to mission accomplishment, overall initiative, and diligence, her countless hours of volunteer work and support to our wounded, ill, and injured service members were unparalleled and drastically increased morale. Ms. Harvey's commitment to excellence reflects great credit on her, the Soldier Recovery Unit Fort Belvoir, and the United States Army. Thank you so much.
We have a special guest with us today, Colonel Kane. And I'm very humbled by this award, and I can only say that I'm only as good as the committee I have. I have an excellent committee that works tirelessly all year long. Very support from the village, the mayor in the village, the Chamber of Commerce, the Lynbrook Fire Department. Without all those people getting involved, and you people for coming out, this can't get done. So I just like to thank everybody.
Hello, everyone. I'm Colonel Liz Kane. I'm the commander of the Soldier Recovery Brigade National Capital Region, stationed out of Walter Reed, Bethesda. I just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone here. It's been amazing to walk around, see everything that has been given to the soldiers, everything that is continuing to be fundraised for to give the soldiers. And one of the things that I think is the most important, and I'm sure that everybody in this crowd understands, is that we need to make sure that the people that continue to sacrifice for this nation are not forgotten. And sometimes it's about the promise of that care. Sometimes it's about the promise of that acknowledgement that is so important. And to be able to come out here to leave our silo for myself and Command Sergeant Major Lewis, where we're at Walter Reed, Bethesda, we see these soldiers every day, but to be able to come out amongst everybody that wants to support them and wants to have connection to them and wants to be able to give back and care so much is so amazing. And we will take that feeling back with us, and we will feel that support, and we will feel that love day in and day out, and share it with all the rest of the soldiers that are there at Walter Reed, Bethesda, and Fort Belvoir. So I thank you so much for continuing to stand up, for continuing to support us, and to make sure that no one is ever forgotten. And with that, we have two certificates. Is the Honorable Anthony D'Esposito here today? Okay, then we have another one for Mayor Beach. I thought I saw. Oh, there you are. Come on up, sir. So this reads, Soldier Recovery Brigade, National Capital Region, Bethesda, Maryland. Certificate of Appreciation awarded to Mayor Alan Beach, Lynbrook, New York, in recognition of your dedicated and continued selfless support to the wounded warriors of the Soldier Recovery Brigade, National Capital Region. Your exceptional support and friendly service to the warfighter is exemplary. Your hard work and dedication to the strong partnership with the Soldier Recovery Brigade, National Capital Region is truly appreciated. Signed, Jeffrey Lewis and Elizabeth Ann Kane. So I know that this is going to really be worth something one day with my signature on there. So thank you so much, sir. Yeah, most definitely. You want to take a picture over there?
And then look that way.
Thank you again.
That are blessed, that people come out and serve this country and keep us safe. And just so you don't forget Lynbrook, which you won't, I know.
Oh, never.
But you can put this in your office.
Sure, most definitely. Awesome.
Right? Reminds you all the time. Thank you.
Ex-chief and former commissioner of the Lakeview Fire Department Joe Sapala presented a donation of $1,500 on behalf of the Dan Ferrante Foundation.
Last year we did just a check over, we gave him $1,000. This year we'd like to donate $1,500 to the Warriors, Nassau County Firefighters, Wounded Warriors. We also, we're a big supporter. Tomorrow we're doing a presentation to the Nassau veterans. And then we're also a big supporter of Tunnel to Towers, the Stillers. So, Kev, on behalf of my committee, and Dan Ferrante, we'd like to present you with a $1,500 check, and next year we'll increase it by $500 every year from there on.
Thanks, Joe. Let's have a round of applause for ex-Chief Joe Sapala.
Congressman Anthony D'Esposito arrived and met with the other elected officials, Assemblyman Brian Curran, County Legislator and retired Colonel William Gaylor, Councilwoman Laura Ryder, Mayor Alan Beach, and Village Trustees Reardon, Boccio, and Hobbart. With the arrival of Congressman D'Esposito to the event, Colonel Elizabeth Kane presented the Congressman with a certificate of appreciation for his helping of our wounded warriors. Congressman D'Esposito then met with Nassau County Firefighters Operation Wounded Warrior Vice Chairman Steve Grogan, Lynbrook Wounded Committee Fundraising Chairman Kevin Bean, and Lynbrook's Trip Coordinator for Fort Belvoir Lynn Donnelly. Later that evening inside the recreation center, a Chinese auction was held with over 180 donated prizes, including a 50-50, and JetBlue tickets which were raffled off. JetBlue has been one of our sponsors for years. All the monies raised during the fundraiser go directly to Nassau County Firefighters Operation Wounded Warrior to help the wounded. This volunteer firefighter organization is not associated with the National Wounded Warrior Project.